Francis Doyle-Quitch.
I'm Maria Armour.
And I'm Liz Crosby.
Ladies, thank you very much for agreeing to talk to me on camera and take part in the Gentleman Cabbie. First thing I just wanted to do was find out why you're in London and why you're getting a black cab today.
We're in London because we campaign for Govanhill to get the place clean, safe for everybody. The place is absolutely filthy, it's manky, it's turned into like a ghetto with all the rubbish. Rubbish it's lying about, the place is absolutely stinking. So we've come down here, we're going to be interviewed by the Russian TV.
No way, which one? What? Russia Today?
Russia Today, yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. So we just want to highlight it down London, what like Govanhill is. It's absolutely disgusting.
So for anyone that doesn't know, where is Govanhill?
Glasgow.
Okay, I could have. I would have had a guess at the accents.
Scotland.
Yeah,
Scotland.
definitely
Glasgow.
not. Definitely somewhere in Scotland.
Govanhill is our First Minister Nicola Sturgeon's constituency.
No way.
Yeah.
And we believe keeping it all in Scotland. It's not really getting out there because it seems down south that everybody thinks Nicola runs a really good tight ship.
Okay.
Up there and keeps the place really nice. And we've been having meetings with Nicola for the past 5 years, letting her know that this place is absolutely disgusting. It is.
So this is like a run-down district of Glasgow, right? Okay. So tell me about
It wasn't always a rundown district.
Oh really?
No, it was a lovely district.
We all give it up.
Well, tell us about what it was like
I was
and what
born
some.
and bred in Govanhill.
Yeah.
It was a lovely
And
place.
it was always a great wee community. There was a lot of community spirit. But the past 12 years, it's totally, the community spirit's gone. Decent people are moving out in droves because it's so undesirable to live in.
So tell me about some of the problems that you're sort of encountering there.
The place is overcrowded.
We've got 3,000 Eastern Europeans moved in.
Right.
Over the 5 years. And the place
Over
is
the 5
just,
years.
there's not enough housing for them, there's not enough.
So there's mass overcrowding, there's culture clashes.
The cleansing can't cope. There's not enough resources in Govanhill for them.
Landlords.
The rogue landlords are just going mad in Govanhill because nobody wants to live in Govanhill anymore. People's trying to move out of Govanhill. So people's just selling their flats off cheap to the rogue landlords, which is renting them out to anybody that will take them. The place is overrun. There's 3,500 migrants came in for 5 years ago, and the place is absolutely disgusting now.
Oh really?
The backs are heaped with rubbish.
There's rats,
There's
there's
rats
mice.
running about the street during the day. The school's
Really?
over. The school, yeah. The Holy Cross School was overrun with mice. A kids' school.
The nursery.
My friend walked by the health centre. That is a rat running in front of her. You can't even get to the doctors. Rats are all running about the street. Size like cats, massive big things.
What? Just
And
during the day,
yeah,
massive rats in the
during
streets.
day, yeah, it's an absolute disgrace.
I've got bed bug monitors, I've got
Cockroaches.
mice traps in my flat.
Really?
I've
I'll
been
tell
in
you
the
what.
flat 17 years and it's the
shocking.
first time I've ever experienced anything like it.
It's a health and safety hazard in Govanhill.
Every building in Govanhill is infested with cockroaches. Every building has overrun with mice at people's houses.
So how have the
Because
government?
you've got people raiding bins, they're throwing bags of rubbish, they're just leaving them split everywhere.
So how have the council let this area
The
get into
council
such
blames Nicola Sturgeon. Nicola Sturgeon blames the council. So we've been fighting for.
They're all saying it's down to funds.
The place is just too overcrowded. There's not enough resources in the area to deal with the overcrowding. There's not enough resources. They need more cleansing, they need more police for the crime.
And we need education.
Our elderly people are getting mugged in the streets.
They're terrified to go out to let prisoners their own houses because they're getting mugged, there's gangs all standing about the street.
Blimey.
They're terrified to walk about day in the morning, not even at night, during the day.
In my street there's been
muggings.
2 serious rapes,
Right.
there's been 4 muggings, I get my house tried 2 weeks ago while I was sitting in it.
And so what do you got? So have you ladies got together to form sort of an action group then?
We
to try and-
first took a march to Nicola Sturgeon's office to get her to highlight my problems in Govanhill, and we thought that would finish it, that would be it. So we took a march to hers. She promises at the moon, nothing's happened. If no, it's getting worse.
She did ask us to wait till after the Commonwealth Games because she wanted to get that by me.
Right.
And she promised us then.
Well, that's
if-
obviously more important than your
Yeah.
housing issues, isn't it? The
Well, they
Commonwealth
cleaned up
Games.
the place for that week.
Spotless.
They managed to keep it clean for that week.
They cleaned up Govanhill for the week when
Yes.
Flowers and everything in it.
For the whole time the Commonwealth
Even
Games
they
was on.
washed the shop fronts and everything.
Really?
For that one
Painted
week.
all the cut all the gardens, done
And
everything.
we can't even get them to sweep our streets.
So if they want to, there is the will to do it,
Oh,
if they can be
yeah.
bothered.
Yeah.
And so what are their excuses now then?
Well,
They blame each other.
Nicola, SNP are saying that it's a Labour-run council.
Right.
Nicola, being the First Minister, she can't take over
Glasgow City Council.
Glasgow City Council's job.
She can only pressure them the same as we can do.
Right.
She can't step in as First Minister.
And so what's the council's excuse
The
then?
council saying that there's no Scottish Government are not giving them enough money for the
Funding it.
resources to put enough resources in the area. But Govanhill has got more resources than any other area.
They've got their own resource just for Govanhill, the cleansing,
Because it's
just
so
for 1
bad.
mile of Govanhill to collect rubbish. They've now got an additional resource in because it's overloading even still.
And it's still
The
not
council
enough.
can't cope, the cleansing can't cope with the rubbish, it's absolute nightmare.
So
They're leaving the rubbish in the street. Maria can't even get her clothes half the time.
they are coming to pick up the rubbish, are they? But there's just
Well,
so many people
well,
just
they
there.
They are
that-
coming to
They
pick it
are,
up,
but as quick as they're picking it up,
it's
it's going out.
getting flung out.
It's
There's
get
a-
ransacked, everything.
See, because
Blimey, it sounds like I have to say, it sounds like some kind of third world
That's what it's like.
country. I
been
can't
that
imagine. It's
years
hard to
ago.
believe that this is going on in like modern Britain.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah,
People
people get wee kids out at 7 in the morning in the streets begging for money in their underwear.
It's
Wow.
terrible.
Wee toddlers.
Wow,
I had
That's-
human traffickers living below me.
that is just insane.
We've got more for a 1 mile radius in Govanhill. You've got the CCTV in it. All the shopkeepers, most of them's got the walkie-talkie
They've
straight
all
to the
got
police.
alarms.
We've got alarms. There's more police presence in there. We had police horses in the area, didn't we, for a while? And
The
it's
housing
just,
association are putting in their letters. We've not to use our phones in the street because we put ourselves vulnerable to be attacked
So,
and robbed.
I mean, you ladies are obviously, trying to sort of resolve this situation. I mean,
Yeah.
what can be done? I mean, what's the way forward here? Because it just
We
sounds
need
like.
more funding.
me and Francis attended a meeting last week with Nicola Sturgeon, and we asked her to get a round the table meeting with all authorities in the area,
decision makers.
like Glasgow City Council, Police Scotland, Govanhill Housing, Cleansing Department, get them all round to one table where they can't be blaming each other, and sort out an action plan they can
Wow.
come up with to clean the place up.
Nicola Sturgeon and Frank McAvity, who's the Glasgow City Council, they too can sort Govanhill out. They're the ones that can deal with it. They've got the money and the power to do it. And one's blaming each other. Every time
So-
you say he's blaming her, she's blaming him.
How do you feel about the SNP and what? Because they promised, with Scottish independence, there'll be kind of like a utopia in
Never.
Scotland. But how do you feel
Well,
about
I
that?
believe if Nicola Sturgeon can sort out a 1 mile square area that is her constituency, what chance have people got faith in her running a country? Because I wouldn't have any faith in her now.
Yeah.
When I see that she can't control this 1 wee mile.
What do you hope to achieve from doing the interview with Russia Today? Then what's
Well,
the
Lizzie's going to be speaking now, aren't you?
Well, I just hope to shame Nicola Sturgeon to get the place clean, safe for people. My mum stays in Govanhill still, I don't stay there, but until I say to Nicola, till my mum can walk out that house and be safe and go to the shops without being robbed or falling over a dirty black bag of rubbish lying in the street and bumping into rats, until that place is safe and clean, we will continue campaigning to Nicola.
Do you ladies want to stay in Govanhill then, or do you feel?
I wouldn't stay in Govanhill.
I stay in the main street.
Yeah.
I was given contaminated blood. I got diagnosed in 2004 with
You were given contaminated blood.
Back in
Tell me about that. That sounds.
That was in 1981.
Yeah.
But I never get told to 2004 when I was ill. I took really ill
Right.
when I was at uni. And I lost my career, I lost my job and everything through it.
No
so I
way.
have no means of moving out of Govanhill.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm stuck in it.
What's the worst thing you've seen?
They're dropping rubbish bags for their uplit tenements out the windows instead.
Doing a toilet in the middle of the street, people are
Really?
doing
Feces,
just
walking along the street.
lifting their skirts up, just sitting down the toilet and get up and walk away.
Going to the toilet in the middle of the
In the
street.
middle of the
Yeah, or in the closes.
Are in the closes.
They don't. Every house in the close has got a toilet, yet they do it in the back close. They just sit and do the
Because
toilet.
that's down to
Wow.
overcrowding again.
Ladies, can I say, I mean, it has been great talking to you. Very depressing, I have to say. Probably the most shocking interview I've done in terms of, you know, what you've been telling me. But thank you very much for agreeing to talk about it, and good luck with your interview tomorrow. And I sincerely hope that things get better in Govanhill, because it sounds awful. Thanks for watching The Gentleman Cabbie. Click the videos to see more great interviews, and don't forget to subscribe.